guys, so I haven't made a YouTube video for a little while now, and I want to get this one out of the way just because this is for the month of November and it's not December. So this is Your Questions Answered episode 13. So I'm just going to go over the comments left over the past month, read them aloud, say who left them, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. First comment was left by Shady is the shit. Okay. How do you back up your PS3 hard drive? Well, there's not really any way you can do it with Macintosh or with Windows, but there is a way with Linux, and I gotta research it again. I don't really remember how it's done, but I'll probably make a tutorial on it. This comment was left by Jim Ko. Yo bro, I did everything 3 times and it's still not working. Do you think it could be one of my eject ribbon or something else? I need help. Laugh out loud. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you're talking about a PS3, then your GPU or CPU might be fried. That might be why, because that is a possibility. And heat treatment only works if one of the chips, or if both of the chips are still good. Next comment was left by Juan Alejandre. Okay. Hey man, I had a question. I saw your video on fixing the blinking red light, but I have a question. My PS3 never does this with any game except it happens with Black Ops 2. Do you have any idea why it does that with only that game? Well, Black Ops 2 doesn't really cause the red light thing to happen per se, but it could be a good possibility because it's one of the newer games and requires more of a GPU output, so it might be making it just hot enough to where it'll overheat and shut off, and you'll see this error. With the fact of other games which are older that don't really require that much of a megahertz speed. So you might be using 100% of your processor on this game, where on other games you're only using like 50%. So that could be the variation why. And if that happens, I would recommend taking it apart and replacing the thermal compound because it's probably really dry. Frank Nisha posted a comment saying, what side does the piece that hold the GPU and CPU? CPU is usually located on the right and GPU is usually located on the left. Frank Nihash, again, metal crimps that are for the CPU and GPU, what side? What are you talking about? Okay, I was able to answer your last one, but I don't know what the fuck that one means. Moving on. King Fossa. Dude, is there like any free antivirus that you highly recommend? Microsoft Security Essentials for Windows. That's the only free one I really know about. That actually is really good. Left by the same person, still waiting for that Sony Slim PS3 YLOD, the yellow light fix. Well, I have a PS3 Slim, I just haven't had the time to dismantle it, and you'll find out at the end of this video the reason why. Castro Hunter X posted, hey, I would like to ask, I have a PSP 2006 using Chicken Hen on 503. I was so dumb to update it to 5.50 Gen D and it got bricked. Any way I can unbrick it? You need to flash the motherboard back to stock firmware, and in order to do that you would have to either A, send it to Sony, or B, poke around on the internet and figure out how. I wanted to figure out how to do it, and I don't know if there's any mechanics on how to do it. So you may be shit out of luck, and the best thing that I can say, honestly, is you could probably buy a 2006 PSP's motherboard online, which is the PSP 2000 version 2, which yours is probably either, piano black, white, red, purple, whatever. You could probably get a motherboard for it on eBay that's not bricked, and just take it apart and put the board in, call it a day, and it'll boot right up. And the last one, left by the same person, Castro Hunter X, posted, P.S. You're a perfect person I would like to be. I have the same interests as you, just that I have not touched on C++, which I hope you will make tutorial. I have done my PC, PSP, iPhone, Android, but not C++ and my PS3. You're intelligent as hell. Well, thank you very much. And I guess that leaves me to the reason why I have 2,340 subscribers. So yeah, those are your questions answered for episode 13 for the month of November. So stay tuned for the month of December, which I will make that video on time. The reason why my videos have been coming out at a snail's dick's pace is because I got a new job, and I work full-time in a factory now, so the only time I really have is on the weekends. But I haven't had time on the weekends because I've been working the weekends because he's like back ordered on all these fucking things, and there's like this deadline, and he doesn't have enough guys, and he wants to have another shift, and he only has one shift right now. So we got like all the guys working there, working our asses off, getting this shit done, and we're just doing like double time during the week. Like I'm working an hour overtime on the weekdays, and I'm working 10 hours on the weekend, 5 on Saturday, 5 on Sunday. So, I mean, it's rough right now, but after the holidays it should slow down, and you should be seeing videos coming out Saturday and Sundays after, you know, when it gets to like February. And probably gonna take a vacation to Florida in February too, which you'll probably see a lot of videos coming out in February because I'll have more time on my hands. So yeah, but that's about it. So thanks for all your support. Rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, Software Reborn, and be sure to check out my website, softwarereborn.com, where all the download links to my videos are. And if you see any videos that don't have download links PM'd to that website, please comment on that video and let me know to update the link, and I will update the links for you. No problem. Like I said, 2,340 subscribers, pretty cool. Got over 1 million views, awesome. And also feel free to donate to my channel for proceeds for materials for this channel. And I would like to share that I am getting a PS Vita, and that means I will be selling my PSP Go. So if you want any nabs on the PSP Go within the next 2 weeks before I put it up on Amazon, let me know, and we'll just do personal PayPal and I'll ship it to you. So that's that. But yes, I'm selling the PSP Go, I'm getting a PS Vita, I'm getting an Xbox 360 Slim, and I'm going to be getting a Wii, and I'm going to be doing tutorials on all of those eventually, and as well as the Apple TV and the new iPad. So I'm working my way up there. And I'm also probably going to get a new fucking TV because I'm sick and tired of hearing this thing. So yeah, but other than that, thanks again, and I will talk to you later, and stay tuned for episode 14 coming up next month.